we are just about ready to go right back together. Get these 4 bolts done up. We'll get the flywheel back on it. Get it back in the case. Want to snug our bolts down first, and then when we go to tighten them, we'll do it in a crisscross corner to corner pattern so that we minimize the chance of leaking. Don't want to have a crankcase leak. You'll end up with a reduced power and end up blown seals and everything else. I don't know the torque specifications on this. I'm just using common sense, not tightening it too much or too little. They will tighten up with use just because of the aluminum and steel combination and heat. We snugged them up evenly, and now we're tightening in a crisscross pattern. Time for the bolts that hold the engine in. I don't recommend this for the homeowner to do. Most of the time, a new jug and piston and rings and wrist pin might run you $70, $80. You know, if you got $300 or $400 high-end chainsaw, weed eater, or string trimmer, excuse me, weed eater's a brand name, but you know, string trimmer, something like that, backpack blower, concrete cutter, yeah, it's worth it. But on a big box store deal like this, you can get these for about $150, maybe less. I don't recommend doing it. That's why I'm not showing you all the steps, because it's not worth it. I do not recommend that the homeowner, easy do-it-yourselfer, average guy, I don't recommend that you do this. Go buy another chainsaw. But it's just a fun little experiment to see if it'll work. And like I said, chainsaw was free and the parts were cheap. Alright, bring it back in a minute. Alright, she's back together, so now we get the fun mess of trying to put this thing back in working order. Alright, we'll do it. It's not going to be that difficult. There's the first one. Now we just got to get the second one lined up. Get the magnet out of there, make sure we got enough room. We're going to take a business card. Slide that business card in there. Business card's about 4/1000 of an inch. And that's the air gap we need. I'll move you over here so I can get on these bolts and tighten them down. But if we need to change it later on with a feeler gauge, we can. But we'll start with 4/1000. So, ground wire goes right here. Positive lead goes there. We've got all this hooked up. I think it's time we can put the side cover on. Back you guys up a little bit and adjust you. Thing's starting to look like a chainsaw now.